Okay, I think we're live. Hello, everyone. I think it's just going to be me tonight. You're stuck with me, which is really no big deal because that just means we were going to get more reading done. And I really need to get to some reading because I have done none since the last time we did a sprint. I think it was on Monday of last week. It's just that time of year. I'm wondering if anybody else gets this in December. I start really strong and then it's end of the year burnout. Obviously, the holidays. Christmas is a week from tomorrow. I cannot believe that. So, another thing I'm noticing is that I have a book stuck in my head. It's The Queen of Sorrows, the third book in the Queens of Reindeer series that I can't fit into the readathon at all, but I really want to be reading. So, I think I just have to get that out of my system and then I can go back and finish the books for the readathon. So that is where I'm at the moment. Hello. So let me know what you are reading for the readathon, what books you've got going on. If you're feeling slumpy like I am, are you ready for Christmas if you celebrate? Because it has really snuck up on us. So tell me all of the things. Oh, Team Stalking on your fifth book. That's awesome. What are you reading? Have you been enjoying the books you've read so far? I should look at how many. I should pull up my story graph. I'm not even sure how many books I've read so far in December. Let me check here. Reading Together Under a Snowy Sky. Well, that sounds like a perfect December book to me. Let me see. Put in the month of December in here. I've read 7 books, which seems like a lot, but a couple of those are Christmas romances, and those tend to go quickly for me. Nice. That's amazing. Hi, Kelvin. Good afternoon. So we might just get into a sprint early on and let other people come in here and get some reading done and see how it all goes. And if you hear some purring, that is my cat who's at my feet. House of Sky and Breath. Now that's a big book. Hi, Sammy. Starting All Night Pharmacy by Ruth. Some spicy insanity. Interesting. Not feeling a slump, but studying for finals is getting in the way. I haven't read because by the time I get home, I get that 100%. I'm surprised. When do finals end for you? When I was in university, I don't think I read a single book for fun the entire 4 years because that was just not where my mind was. Oh, that's so nice. Thank you. Yeah, click the like button so people can discover it. And we will just dive into it. I'm thinking 40 minutes, and I will put up the reindeer, and we can do the usual thing where we can all choose the reindeer we want to win. Hopefully there's a pink one for me because that is what I do. Whoops, we don't want that. An ad, of course. Oh, you're not done until the 21st. That is so late. Hope we can get into the holiday spirit after that and get some reading going. Hi, Kate. I'm reading How I Can Help You by Laura Sims. That's interesting. Zach's going for 3. So on my 7th book, reading The Snow Tiger. I'm going to have to look up all these books you guys are reading because they sound really good. So everybody pick your reindeer. There is a pink one, so I am going for 1. And then we can all catch up in 40 minutes and we'll see who won and how the reading went. Santa wins. Should have always gone for Santa, but I can always have to choose the pink. And I know some other people are the same way, but if you picked Santa, which I think quite a few of you did, you won. So I love that. We have quite a few comments that I missed, so we'll go back up here. I just wanted to say I'm so sorry about your mom. I hope she is doing better, the worst around the holidays as well. Hello. Hi, Kristen. Everybody let me know how you did. I am now, I think, just over a third of the way through my book. It's a third book in a series, so I can barely talk about it. But the first book is The Queen of Blood, and it's such an underrated series. If you like nature magic, you really should check that one out. Hi, Bex. Hi, Hannah. 3, obviously. That one won, right? Was Santa 3? Now I can't even remember. Yay. Glad you're here. Hi, Vanessa. Of course, you're rooting for the Santa, and you won. I'm wrapping Christmas presents and cleaning the house today. I wrapped presents yesterday, and I always forget what an ordeal that is to wrap the presents. Sammy says hi to everyone. The tree looks gorgeous. Thank you. This is like just a library tree, so it's a bunch of random ornaments, but a lot of bookish ones that people get me, and I love it. I love it. Pink. You gotta go with the pink. I'm telling you, even though we lost. We're to page 29 of Endurance of Wildflowers. My newest book mail today. That's awesome. I love that you got that and started it right away. I do not do that often. A little late. Nope, not too late. Just on time. The pink reindeer as always. See, people, you just get it. Oh, thanks, Vanessa. Picking the Santa deer. Common choice. Nice. Yes, yes. Team Candy Cane. Team Stocking. Where's all my team stockings at? Hello. We're going to read on the next sprint. Nice. Getting some laundry done and cleaning done. So productive sprints as well. Let us know what you're listening to. 59 pages. Awesome. She's fine. It was a clean. Oh, that's good. Good to hear. 27 pages. My technical report. That sounds riveting, but I'm glad you're getting through it. There you go. Are you enjoying that so far? Because I know there's some mixed thoughts on that one. 37 pages. 15. What are you reading? I don't know what you're reading. I think I saw on Instagram. Now I forget what it is. I don't think I've heard of the book that you're reading. Let us know. Got a few pages in, but I'm eating lunch. Yep. Let us know what you're reading. I'm always curious what people are reading. It's very good so far. All Night Pharmacy, but it's mostly about very unstable people. That would make sense, I think, with the title. Team Stalking. So that's, look at all my team stalking showing up. I'm reading The Stone Sky by N.K. Jemisin. I love the 5th season, but I've never continued on with that series. I have the box set and everything. There's just something about that series that is super intimidating to me, but I think I'm going to buddy read them in January, February, and March. So hopefully I will finally get through that series. I always hear about the first book and I have no idea what book 2 and 3 are like. Nobody really talks about them. They're pretty secretive. So I hope you're enjoying that so far. And I was thinking about the rest of my TBR, and I need something for the astrology or star sign one. I'm a Gemini, so I need G. And I was thinking Gallant, maybe. I have that here. This is like the Waterstones edition. That's really pretty, and it's signed and everything. Like, look, here's the Under the Dust jacket. But I've heard mixed things, and I have not liked anything I've read from V.E. Schwab, even though in theory I feel like I should, because I love all of her ideas. So it's quick too. So that might be the one I do next after I finish the book I'm reading now, but we will see. If you've read this, let me know your thoughts on it. Or if you have a favorite V. Schwab, let me know, because I do want to try more of her. I just haven't had a lot of luck. I'm reading The Art of Hearing Heartbeats. Yeah, I did see that. It's a translated book originally written in German. I've had this book for a while, so it's amazing so far. That's awesome. Need an S for Sagittarius. Are there any Christmas books that start with Santa? I feel like that is a safe bet. Let us know what genre you're interested in. If you're into romance, my favorite romance is 7 Days in June. That's one of my favorites. I love that so much. You're Gemini too, and have Gallant for that prompt. There we go. Maybe that's a sign that that's what I have to do. Have you had this for a while? Because I almost did it for that other prompt about a book that's you've been meaning to read for a long time. But I should be able to get through this really quickly. And in theory, I should love this. But we will see. I binged the Broken Earth trilogy and liked it. Yeah, I definitely need to reread book one. And it's one of those books that once you know everything that's going on, you probably benefit from rereading it. So I hope I can do that. I'm eating Buffalo Ranch pizza. That's awesome. That sounds delicious. I need to eat. And maybe the next sprint or the one after that. We're definitely going to do at least 2 more sprints. And Eric said that he might be able to join us if he gets home on time. So we'll see. I'm really loving it so far. It feels more high stakes than the first. Interesting. Because I did think the first one was pretty high stakes. I just started the audiobook for the Summer of Broken Rules for the Dancer Prompt and Starling House for Donner. I can picture the cover of the Summer of Broken Rules. I feel like is that YA? I've heard some good things about that one. And Starling House, I love. That was my first Alex E. Harrow. I read the short story that she had earlier this year. I read it 3 times. I loved it so much. So I read Starling House and I really liked it. But I like anything that is haunted house, really. I have 17 minutes left in Thornhedge. Are you liking Thornhedge? T. Kingfisher is my favorite author of all time. I adore T. Kingfisher so much. Venko for Star Sign. I have that on audio. I know that's a Canadian author too. And it's witchy. So in theory, I should like that one. That's a good one. I'm guessing you're a Virgo. It's a YA contemporary romance. I'm about 30% through and it's so good so far. That's awesome. A friend gifted me a December to Remember and I'm loving it. It's another one I feel like I recognize. All these Christmas ones, they start to blend together, but that sounds good. I read all my Christmas books at the beginning of the month, and I feel like I'm burnt out on them now. I'm going to start the sauce for lasagna during the next sprint. Fancy. I'm going to read The Good Nurse for Gemini. That is nonfiction, right? I feel like I watch a documentary about that or something. So lots of Geminis in the chat, which I appreciate. We get a bad rap, but I think we're pretty awesome. So I love to see all the Geminis in here. Okay, so I'm going to start the sprint. And maybe by the time we come back, Eric will be here. We will see. So let's everybody get your laundry done and your sauce going and all that. I just added The Art of, see, it looks good. It's not my favorite by her, but I do like her writing. Yeah, I still gave it 5 stars because I love her so much. And I think she is just really special, but it was not my favorite by her either. She has 2 books coming out next year, which is exciting. I just love her so much. She's like the only author I am a patron of. My birthday is June 1st. So I am a June Gemini. When is your birthday? I'm curious because I know there's like a difference between a May Gemini and a June Gemini. I don't really follow all that stuff very well. I've done that thing where you put in your birthday and you get all your moon and stuff, and then I forget what it is. So I should really look into that more. I don't know that I relate to being a Gemini as much, but I should just read more about it because I do appreciate my Geminis. Mine is June 14th, May 31st. Well, a day before mine. Nice. Okay, so we'll race again and I'll shuffle the characters. Spoiler alert, there's no pink this time, so let me. Okay, so everybody put your guesses in. We always have that Charles, where's he going? Up. So I'll have to, mine are nice acting up, so I'll have to try and fix that during the sprint. So everybody pick your number. I'm going with 4, I think, but these are all great options. So get your guesses in and we'll start and we'll see you in 40 minutes. I can't believe that 4 actually won. So I love that. Look how cute he is with the Rudolph nose. So let me know how you all did. Stop the screen. I'm going to confess I did no reading. BookTube is very distracting this time of year. I love end of the year content. I love Vlogmas and Bookmas. So I was just, yeah, go 4 totally won. So I was distracted by that stuff. So I didn't read much, but that's just what happens to me in December. So let's see what I missed. Oh, you're supposed to be born in July, so you would have been a Cancer. I was supposed to be born June 2nd. I was born June 1st. So I guess I'm a true Gemini. Little Eyes by Samantha Schweblin. I read Fever Dream by her earlier this year, I think February or March, and I loved that book, but the title is perfect. That was such a fever dream. So I'm curious about Little Eyes. The ending was surprising, so I think I could get into that. 147 pages left in my book. Nice. Finished part 1 and got to page 277. Nice. Started dinner, ham, mashed potatoes, green beans, and crescent rolls. Wow, that's quite the dinner. I'm just going to have pasta, I think. I got the meat sauce started and read 1 page. Awesome. I got 12 pages in before I got sucked into TikTok vortex. I get it. That was me with my BookTube. When people started to post their best books of the year already, and then that gets me thinking what would be my best books of the year, and I get in my head that it has to be 10 books. So I was looking through my Goodreads and my Storygraph at all the books I read this year, and it's going to be hard to bring it to a 10. And I want to kind of rank them so I have a number 1. I know what my number 1 is, but other than that, I'm lost. So if you have a favorite book of the year, I'd love to hear what it is. Managed to read 12%, and I'm now 71% with my book. That is amazing. Hi, Emily. Just joining. I am going to be working on Keeper of the Lost Cities, Exile. That is a series I feel like I recognize. And is that middle grade? I think so. Correct me if I'm wrong. I got to 28% on Becoming Free Indeed. Nice. Oh, one of the Duggar books. Yeah. I did used to watch that show back in the day, and obviously I follow everything that's going on with them now, just horrifying. Finished Thornhedge and started 5 Gold Rings and got 12% in for Dasher. I don't think I've heard of 5 Gold Rings, but that is a perfect title. I love that. Divine Rivals is my fave this year. I think that's going to be a popular one for sure. Everybody seems to love that. I do own it. I'll get to it eventually. And doesn't the sequel come out, I think, the day after Christmas, which is a kind of a nice Christmas present. So let me know if you're going to read that right away. Currently reading Golden Key by Cass Geller at 18%, liking it. We finally hit the drama. Jean, you need the drama. I feel like, Jean, hello? I feel like you're not reading Zodiac Academy. Every time I see you, I feel like you're in the middle of Zodiac Academy. It's a middle grade fantasy series. Yeah, I can picture those. I know that's a really beloved. And aren't they kind of on the bigger side too? Favorite of the year, Severance. That is one I've been wanting to read. Crave, I've heard of that one for sure. And The Darker Interval. I've read, what is the other book that he has? I've definitely read that one back in the day. Best book of the year would be Word of Radiance or Jade Legacy. Word of Radiance makes sense. Jade Legacy, I need to get to. I read Jade City a couple of years ago, never continued on with the series, as is my way. So I definitely want to reread the first one and continue on with that series, but I need to prepare myself. I know it's going to be emotional. My book is going to have trigger warnings ate up, stacking up. A Day of Fallen Night is my favorite book of the year. Another one where I have Priory and I haven't read it. I pre-ordered Priory. I have a signed poster. Let me see if I can grab this poster. It's right beside me, actually. Look at me. I'm like the big comfy couch over here, if anybody's seen that. I have this signed poster. Where's her signature? Priory of the Orange Tree from a pre-order. I haven't read it. It scares me to death. But I am interested in it, obviously. Yeah, the 26th for Divine Rivals. We'll be reading it immediately. I think that is an amazing Christmas present for everybody that loves that. For Christmas, I think that is a perfect gift to give to your niece for Christmas because everybody is raving about it. My favorite of the year is Running with Sherman and Crying in H Mart. Never knew I was a nonfiction girly. I love Crying in H Mart. I read 2 nonfiction this year. That is just terrible. Normally I'm better about it, but I actually think being on BookTube has made me read more fiction and less nonfiction. I used to read at least 1 a month, and I really moved away from that. And I used to love nonfiction and audio, but I've just been slacking on that. But I do love Crying in H Mart. Yeah, they are a bit chunky, but HP really was a series to make chunky middle grades reads fast. That is what I heard. Yeah, those do look cute. I need to read more middle grade too. a DNF priority at 300 pages, not enough dragon training, and I just didn't care about any of the characters. That's what I've heard. So you either love it or you're DNFing it. So that makes me nervous, especially since it's such like a time investment. It's so huge. But people I don't think I've heard anybody not like the prequel if they liked the first one, which is always amazing. Working on my Blitzen, which is, I believe, is a random number. Yeah. So I ended up with 5, which means 500 pages, which I will pair with Christmas Star. Nice. I was lucky and I rolled a 2 for that one. And I'm also wondering, has anybody been watching any like holiday movies or TV shows? Right now I'm watching the Big Brother Reindeer games, which seems appropriate for the Readathon. I used to love Big Brother. I watched the second season. I was in love with Will from Big Brother, watched all the live feeds, and then the last 5 years, 6 years, I haven't really been into it, but the Reindeer games is so much fun. If you are into if you're into Big Brother, I don't even think you have to be into Big Brother to enjoy it. They just play a bunch of games, and actually the winner gets $100,000, which is nothing to shake a stick at. It's really fun, and it's perfect for the readathon. It's very festive. I am like the big comfy couch. I know. I always feel that way with all this stuff around me. I could just pull it out and show you all. I rolled a 6. Yeah. So is your Keeper Lost Souls, I'm assuming, is for that prompt. Priority and finding have multiple perspectives. I like more than others, but they're all good for me. That's good to know. Is there a romance? Is the sapphic romance, at least in Priory, correct? I mean, Priory is one of those books I feel like people talk about all the time, but the actual plot of it never really sticks with me. I'm the queen of chunky books, supposedly. There you go, Jean. Yeah, those Zodiac Academy books. Are you up to 8 now? How many are even in that series? Charlie Brown Christmas earlier today. That is a classic. Haven't watched that yet this year. Jacob Lee was for that prompt. Yeah, there we go. That makes sense. And it ended up being a favorite. So there you go. That worked out nicely. Eric was supposed to maybe join us. Still not here. Still on my own, but that is a-okay. I definitely have at least 1 or 2 sprints left in me. So we will do that. Yeah, I feel like I was watching videos and looking at people in the Discord, and so many people rolled a 5 or a 6. I know Eric rolled a 6. I just got lucky. I don't know how that happened. So really any books I read could have worked for that one. Yeah, so we're going to do another 40 minutes, and I might make a tea during this sprint. I feel like I need it. So I'm going to race again and get new characters going. Again, no pink, so it'll be difficult. Nice. The Christmas cookie challenge, I've watched a few of those. I like that too. They're fun. I also like the holiday baking show. I'm a Jesse Palmer fan. He is Canadian, so I watch all those things too, Jean. I have the luck of being a Virgo. Oh no. So what did you pick? What did you go for Virgo? I know everybody on the Discord's having a hard time when they're a Virgo. Obviously, a lot of Virgos. A lot of people in my life are Virgos. I do love a Virgo, so it's not a bad thing. There aren't. There really aren't. I don't even know what I would suggest for that off the top of my head. Yeah, Fallen Knight is multiple queer romances. See, I do think I would like to read that eventually. I'll get to it. A Scorpio, and the only thing I can think of is the 8th book in the Zodiac Academy. 1,200 pages. Starlight and Sorrow. I didn't know that. After like the first 2, I definitely do not know the titles of that series. 1,200 pages. Do they just get bigger, or does everyone get bigger as it goes along? Those are huge. Vicious. Yeah, as I was saying earlier, V. Schwab and I don't have the greatest relationship, but because you're reading that I said this, but I don't think you're here yet, Emily. I was thinking of reading Gallant for mine because I'm a Gemini. So we're kind of twins there. I'll get to that one soon. It's going to be quick. I've heard great things about Vicious, though. That is one of hers that I do really want to read because I like the idea of having a villain's perspective. Oh, Eric is here, just sitting here, and I'm ignoring him. There we go. Hi, Eric.
Sorry, I just got back, so I figured I'd pop in.
You're quiet.
I'm quiet? Am I muted?
That might be on my end, though. Let me see. There we go. I think it was me. It's my fault.
Hello?
There we go. We're good.
Oh, okay.
What's going on?
Not much. I just got home, so I figured I'd pop in for a sprint.
Where were you? Christmas shopping?
Grocery shopping, because we were not here last week, so.
Oh, yeah. And now you're here with the rain.
Yeah, got back and had to get some food.
Yeah. What are you reading?
I am reading Lie in Plain Sight, which is a like fiction thriller mystery about a woman who works at a bakery, and she hires on this other woman to work at the bakery with her, and then the school calls asking if like the woman she hired on, if they could let her daughter go home because she isn't feeling well. And so she says like, well, I don't know if that's okay, like I'd have to check with her, but the person that she hired was like out doing a delivery. So essentially she does give them permission to let the daughter go home, and then the daughter goes missing. And so now everybody's like trying to figure out what happened to the daughter, and it goes from there. Yeah.
That sounds interesting.
I'm almost at the end.
What prompt is that for?
I cannot tell you because that's written down on one of my notepads somewhere in this house, and I don't remember which one it is.
You were the creator of the Readathon. You should just know this off the top of your head.
I know. I swear I'm more organized usually, but this month has just kicked me in the ass.
You've been going through it. Yeah, you got a lot going on. So, and we got to give a lot of credit to Marcus for the Readathon too. So.
Yeah, he honestly is like, I would say the real creator behind this.
Yeah, you're just the face.
The face of it, the marketing and promo person, and then he's like the idea man.
Yeah, but at least you give him the credit. It's not like you pretend it's
I came up with like a couple prompts. I'll say that.
Yeah, and was it your idea in the first place, like 5 years ago?
Oh yeah. It was my idea to do it originally a long time ago, and then he helps me like take it and create it.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. So how is everybody else? What's everybody else reading?
We got a lot going on. I was talking about favorite books of the year because everybody's doing their favorite books of the year videos already. And those always make me nervous. Like, I don't know if I can choose a top 10.
Yeah, I have to think of a video to film tomorrow, so maybe that'll be my video.
Yeah, there you go. But you have to come up with a list.
I know. I don't know what my favorites would be this year. I feel like there weren't too many 5 stars this year, to be honest. So yeah, it might be like 4 stars and so on.
And then I was thinking, I don't know if I'm going to do like a disappointing books of the year video this year. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know about that either. I don't know. My like video planning has been just like because of the month I've had. It's just everything is. I don't know. Everything's all over the place. I'm so scatterbrained. I'm trying to like get back on track with everything, but it's been a lot.
Are you staying here for Christmas or are you out of town?
We're going back home for about 3 days and then coming back. So I took
traveling a lot this month.
Yeah. Well, I mean, a lot of the travel before wasn't in like planned,
sad, but like the greatest travel, but
no. But yeah, we're gonna spend some time with his family, some time with my family, but like only do it over a duration of 3 days so that we can come back because like our cats will be alone for 3 days.
Yeah.
They have automatic feeders, so they're good, but one of our cats has anxiety, and so because of that, if we're gone too long, he starts like peeing in places he shouldn't.
Oh no.
So yeah.
And you probably start to miss them. That's how I am with my cats. It's like I can't be away from my cats too long.
Yeah, they're nice little heaters at nighttime.
Yeah. You get used to sleeping with them.
Yeah.
It's raining where Gene is too. Like, I don't understand why we don't have snow. I don't think we're gonna get a white Christmas this year.
Gene, I think you're in Ontario. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure you're in Ontario.
Yeah, that's the vibe. Just rain in Ontario this year. Y'all are adorable. Thank you. The Star Wars Readathon.
Oh yeah, the one we do in May. That one I would say is like definitely more Marcus's brainchild.
Marcus.
Yeah, I'm also like the face for it, but like he loves that one. Like he goes hard on planning that one.
And he's participating behind the scenes, right? Like at least for the Star Wars, yeah.
Yeah, he's participating in this one too. He's what team is he on? I think because he usually stays till the end, and then like when we have spots that we need filling in case somebody like drops out or something, then he fills in. And I think he's on Team Nutcracker this year.
You don't automatically just put him on mistletoe.
No, that wouldn't be fair. I'm very fair about it. So
you are.
because I know like whatever team has him he's gonna do all the prompts.
I love that you're like with a reader. That's the dream.
Yeah, it is. It is nice. Although he
Yeah,
reads like mainly fantasy, so
I was gonna say, do you have the same taste though?
I have read more fantasy because of him.
Yeah.
He's definitely like influenced me to read some more fantasy, and I do like fantasy. Like it's one of the genres I would say I read more, but like I'm also more of like a sci-fi like thriller person.
Mm-hmm. And you throw
So
in your Harlequins once in a while.
yeah, I do like to throw in some random romances, mainly because they're short, quick reads, and
Yeah, they're fun.
I'm a sucker for like Hallmark movies, and those are like the same thing. So
Yeah, they're cute. I watch Hallmark
yeah.
movies. I watched a few this year already. There's some good ones actually. I feel like Hallmark's getting better with their movies.
Oh, nice. I haven't watched any yet because I haven't had time to like slow
Yeah,
down.
I forget the one that I
I
like.
want to.
Something on Chestnut Lane. Aaron Samuels is in it from Mean Girls. I was into it.
Oh, I think the one. I think it's called The Christmas Inheritance.
Of course.
That one was filmed. That one was filmed in like North Bay, which is where I lived for 7 years. So that was really cool to like.
They always.
I haven't. Yeah, I know they film a lot of them, but like my friend was in it too for a very brief scene because she was a
really?
background like instrumentalist in one of their like dinner party scenes.
That's hilarious.
So you see her for like 2 seconds, and yeah, it's hilarious.
It's so funny because I find like a lot of them are filmed up north, and a lot of them are actors are up here too. I just went to my cousin's wedding. I'm like, I know these people from being in Hallmark Christmas movies, and they're like actresses from the movies. Like that's hilarious to me.
Yeah, very cool.
And Chad Michael Murray filmed in North Bay, was into that. I'm like, I should drive to North Bay just to spot Chad Michael Murray. Would that be too much?
No, it wouldn't.
Read Together Under a Snowy Sky, pregnancy second chance romance. Nice. What are you reading again, Eric?
Lie in Plain Sight. That's what it's called, by Maggie Barbieri.
Never heard of it until you. How many?
It was a $4 bargain bin book.
There you go. How many reindeers have you both completed?
I am working. This is my third, but I also am halfway through a fourth as well, because I'm doing an audiobook with Marcus that we've been listening to on our many car trips. So once we finish that, that'll be another one, which we're getting close to finishing.
What book's that?
That's a middle grade book about like these kids that have spirit animals or something, and they like are joining together to fight this like big bad guy. I don't actually remember what it's called. I think it's by a guy called Brendan Mull.
I'm guessing Marcus picked that one out.
Yeah, he did.
Sounds like a Marcus book.
He was like, hey, if you want to get your audiobook prompt, we could do this one together. And I was like,
there you go. That's okay. Cute though. I think I've done 6. I've read 7 books, but 1 didn't count. So I'm at 6.
Well, why didn't it count? Did you DNF it?
Because it's a second book in a series and it doesn't fit for any of the prompts. But I read the first book.
Oh.
And I was like, I need to know. And now I'm reading a 3rd book, so it also doesn't count. But I'm getting but I feel like I need to get it out of my head so I can focus on the readathon. You weren't here, but I'm gonna read this for the star sign one, Gallant. That'll be my next.
Ooh, I've read that book.
Yeah, I thought you had.
I like your copy better though. Your copy is so much prettier than mine.
This is Waterstones, not gonna lie.
That's nice.
Look at the it's signed.
Ooh, even better.
Yeah.
I think I gave it like a 3.5.
Yeah.
But like I also don't read that much like middle grade. This one's kind of like middle grade, sort of young adult. I don't know. It's like a blend of the two. But yeah, I thought it was decent.
Yeah, I haven't really loved, like I always like the idea of her books, but I don't fall in love with them. So we'll see.
Same. Yeah, everybody really loved The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue.
Was it for you?
I couldn't vibe with that one. I didn't
even try it because it didn't sound like me. I've done, what's the one with the Londons? Darker Shade of Magic. It was okay.
Oh, that one. Yeah, that one I've been wanting to try.
Mm-hmm.
What did you think of that one?
I thought it was okay. I've never continued on with the series though.
Oh, okay.
And I read something else by her and it's not coming to my mind. So that tells you everything, I feel like. But I just love the ideas of all her books.
Marcus says she has a duology. I think it's called like This Savage Song or something.
Yeah.
And he said that one is really good by her.
Yeah, and I've heard Vicious is good by her because I think somebody said they were thinking about that for Virgo. Jean is in Ontario. I think I knew that too.
Sorry, I'm just reading, Emily. You weren't kind to Virgos with that star sign problem. Sorry. That's why we allowed for like determiner words in there.
It's the only people I see struggling are Virgos.
I know. We thought that too. We're like, this is gonna be rough for Virgos, but
Virgos, they're blessed anyways. Virgo's a great sign, so you gotta have some kind of challenge.
yeah.
There we go. See, Jean's a Harlequin girly all the time.
Nice. Sorry, I'm just like mowing down a cookie.
That's okay. Here. The Scottish Christmas movie that the Hallmark Channel made this year. I'll have to look at that one.
Haven't heard about that one yet. No. Sorry, Emily.
I'm glad you hung out with us.
Yeah, it was nice seeing you for the couple minutes I was here.
That didn't count too. I started in September and I read, those Zodiac Academy. Now I just associate Zodiac Academy with Jean. Anytime I see Jean, that's what Jean's reading is a Zodiac. She's saying the next one, the 8th one, is 1,200 pages. That's
wow.
That's a no for me.
Anything over 300 is a lot for me.
Yeah. Hence why you're not like huge into fantasy.
Yeah. I like it. I like the idea of fantasy. It's just the commitment to the like length of the books is a rough one.
Have you tried cozy fantasy yet?
I do have Legends and Lattes on my shelf.
Because I think that's probably your happy place, like your sweet spot is going to be cozy.
I have a feeling I'm going to really love that.
That's me. I love cozy fantasy now. I feel like that's where you're going to. That's what it is. So it's not just, I feel like there's a lot of us that feel this way about Schwab.
Right on. How many sprints have you done so far? Have you done 2?
2. So this will be the 3rd. And we'll start now. Will you finish your book this sprint?
I will definitely. Like, I'm right at the end. I have like 3 chapters left.
Perfect. So 40 minutes? Does that work for you?
Oh, yeah. I could probably finish it before that. But I'll just pick up another one if I do.
There we go. We'll do it. I got to get the reindeers on.
Oh, yeah.
Who are you going for?
Sorry that I missed Wednesday. I was supposed to be here Wednesday, but then things happened that I couldn't be here. And I forgot that I was scheduled for Wednesday until I like looked at the calendar later. I was like, oh my God, I missed my sprints.
I forgot you were too, so. Who are you going for?
Reschedule. I'm going to go for number 3 with the little fun hat on.
I'm going for 4 because it's wrapped like a present. All right.
What do you
so
want?
We'll see you in 40 minutes. Oh, let's wait for the cat. Wait for the cat.
Oh.
Oh.
Look.
Look how sweet.
No, look that way. Look. He doesn't want to look away. He smells the cookie on my breath.
Mine's over here. I should pull her up. They could meet through the screens.
You want it down? You want it down? Okay, I want to put it down. Don't get tangled.
Is that the anxious? Is that the anxious cat?
Yep.
Yeah, because he's obviously clingy.
That is the anxious one. Yeah, he doesn't care when you pick him up. Like you can just hold him however you want. He just loves it.
He's like a baby.
All
right, we'll see you in 40. I'm gonna make a tea, I think.
Okay, let's do this.
And 2 wins it. A lot of people were pulling for 2. So,
Yeah.
lots of happy people. I think it was the snowflake and the little tutu that got people. I always love that. I always love that time where it's so cute. So, give us a review on the book.
Well, I would say it's probably a 3.5. I would say it was decent. There was it was kind of drawn out a lot at parts, but like I think they did that intentionally to like build it for the end. But there still was like a lot of unnecessary building that like they didn't really need to put in there. That was just kind of like filler.
Yeah.
And then like the end twist wasn't that wild. So
it always comes down to the twist, I feel like.
Yeah, if the twist is really good and it gets you, then that's where I'm like, okay, this is awesome.
Yeah, I haven't been reading as many thrillers lately because I feel like the twists, as you start to be able to predict them a little bit.
Yeah, that is, I definitely find that like, yeah, you can start predicting some things like as more thrillers, like if you read more, you kind of get the hang of it. So that's why I'm always excited.
Yeah, there's only so many twists they can do, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to try and do a poll.
Yeah, because you guys are going to help me choose my next book. So to answer your question, Sammy, I want your help choosing. So we're going to set up a poll. I'm going to show you my options.
Okay.
So my options are, sorry, I don't have much space on my desk here. The Bookstore's Secret. And this is, speaking of Harlequin.
I knew that was coming.
So there's this one. We have Keep This Off the Record, which I believe this is a sapphic contemporary romance. This was an arc. This is actually an arc of Rising Action Publishing Company, which is one of our sponsors. So this is an option. I have Me, Earl, and the Dying Girl, which is a contemporary book that I read, or I watched the movie like ages ago. And
not exactly a festive one, not exactly a
no,
uplifting book for the Christmas season.
A little sad, but you know, I had it on my shelf forever, so I want to get to it.
Yeah, I read that way back in the day.
Okay, well, you know what I'm getting into then. And then Escaping First Contact, which is actually written by one of the co-owners of Rising Action Publishing Company, which is our sponsor. So this is a sci-fi one. So yeah, those are my options. So if we set up a poll, then you guys can vote on which one you think I should read, and that's the one I will start. If we do another sprint, that's the one I'll start.
We'll do one more sprint for sure. Is the first one the Bookstore's Secret? Before I post this poll and it's wrong.
Yeah, the Bookstore's Secret. That's what it's called.
Okay, hopefully I got this right. So I'm going to post this and we'll see if this pops up.
Yeah, it's working. I can see it.
My first poll ever. There we go. I'm going to vote on it.
Can I vote on it too?
Of course. But don't tell us.
I won't tell you guys which one I voted for.
Because then you can influence a choice.
Well, I already voted, so
Is it not letting me vote on my own poll? How rude.
I don't know. We'll give it a little bit while we're like
while we're chatting,
and then we'll check back to see what the result is.
I did no reading. I'm too into. There's too much good BookTube content coming out. I get distracted.
Oh, you were watching videos.
Yeah, because then I feel like I start to fall behind.
Yeah, I have fallen very behind on watching BookTube. Like, I don't remember the last time I watched BookTube. I really want to get back into it because I want to like support my fellow creators.
I know. But a lot of times I watch, but I don't have time to comment, and then I feel bad because you didn't know I was there. Like I watch all your videos, but I don't comment you know what I mean?
Yeah. And like same. Sometimes I watch people's videos and then like I'll usually throw it on at work, so like I can have it on in the background playing, and I can listen to it while I like actually do my job. But a lot of the time, then I forget to like comment.
That's me. It's background. I need background noise, and it's good background. Yeah. Zach's got a list of favorite books. Vox was actually one of the first arcs I ever received. So I have like a
nice.
tote with that cover on it and like a pin or something.
Mm-hmm.
The Vegetarian, I've heard good things. And Velocity Weapon is also on my TBR. That's sci-fi. You might like that one, Eric.
Yeah, Velocity Weapon. I think I actually have that book on my
Do
shelf
you?
somewhere.
Of course.
I'm pretty sure. If the front of it is like, this is going to sound very generic sci-fi, but like a spaceship.
Yeah, it's
but
like a
like
white spaceship or something.
But you're looking at it from like
Yeah.
a top view down on it. Yeah,
That's
okay.
exactly what it is. Yeah.
Then yeah, I do have that book on my shelf somewhere.
Yeah, I've heard good things about that series. Hello, Queen Victoria.
Oh, hello. We have royalty in the house.
Hi, we do. The Christmas Murder Game. That sounds fun. Was it good? Mr.
Yeah,
Jingle Bells, which I'm guessing Mr. Jingle Bells is a romance because I love that title.
Sounds like a romance. I wonder who's gonna jingle his bells.
Maybe it's more of a Hallmark one. You're just making it Harlequin.
Yeah, true.
Finish Holiday by Gaslight, which seems appropriate for Queen Victoria. And I'm starting Kingdom of Sweets, that's a popular book this year.
Yeah, somebody was talking to me about that. I didn't know what it was.
Yeah, it's like a darker retelling of the Nutcracker.
Oh.
I think the Sugar Plum Fairy's evil.
Okay, I could see that.
Yeah. Oh, that's you. Finish my book.
Yeah, that's just me.
Zach liked Kingdom of Sweets. Yeah, it's a popular one. You're making progress, Kelvin, on that. Says yes. Snowflake Deer 1, and he has about 7 more chapters in his 5th book. Wow, he's killing it.
Nice. Awesome.
That's amazing. I love that people's kids and families and stuff are doing it.
Yeah, it's really cool that you guys are doing it together. Like, that's fun.
Yeah, like I've seen a lot of couples, and then like my grandma's doing it too. I'm like, I love that.
Your grandma's doing it?
No, but like people saying it. My grandma reads.
That's awesome.
She might if I asked her. She always asks me about these things. Like I have my best friend. He's like, how are you doing on the Reindeer Bookathon? Like, are you winning? Can you explain it to me? I'm like, it's too hard to explain it. I can't explain it to somebody who's not part of the community.
Yeah.
Like it's just a bit too much, but they're supportive. I can't see the poll.
Oh.
See,
it should be at the top there. Like I think there should be like a little banner at the top, and if you click it, it opens up for you to do it. But if not, then no worries. Sammy, I clicked on the wrong one. What were you going to vote for, Sammy? Now I want to know.
Nice. It was good, but predictable. Predict the thrillers at this stage. Yeah, I think if you read too many in a row, or like, there's only so many twists they can do. Started unfit for print. Interesting. The whole family is on different teams. Yeah, that's what's fun about the way you do it. So it's not like the whole family can be on the same team. It forces them to be competitive.
Yeah, that's fun. I love it. Yeah.
I've been trying to explain reading sprints to my friends. Still not sure they get it. Yeah, my parents don't get what a reading sprint is. Like, it just sounds weird if you're not. Like, you sit in front of the camera and people watch you read. I'm like, well, they're not sitting there watching. They're reading too.
Yeah. I mean, my mom knows because I got her to do a sprint with me one time.
Oh,
so
yeah.
she kind of understands it. Yeah.
Your mom reads. Mine does not.
Yeah, my mom does. If I ever have books that I think she'll like, I just pass them on to her. She's very into like Amish books. I don't know what the genre is for it. I think it might just be Amish.
I've definitely seen those around.
Yeah, she really likes like Amish romance books, which is very weird because she's not Amish. Like I don't know where that fascination came from.
There are quite a few Mennonite communities in Ontario.
Yeah, I think maybe like she had one of them close to where she like grew up because she grew up on a farm, so like that could have
influenced
an influence on why she likes them so much.
Yeah, it's really got them into reading. That's amazing. Oh, there you go. My parents came over while sprints were on, and I had to explain it to them, but I think it helps to show them. Yeah, that's probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to describe. My friends think that we sit here and watch you guys read during this break. Yeah, it's like we're on camera, but you're not sitting there watching us.
I mean, low key, I'm always like kind of paranoid while reading, doing my
Well, I
script.
am
I'm
too.
like, if somebody's looking at me right now, what do I look like?
Yeah, it's like I gotta turn the camera off if I'm gonna sneeze or
Yeah.
yeah.
I had my camera off for a bit because I was eating my chicken salad sandwich, which is still not finished, but I'm gonna finish it in the next
In the next sprint. What's winning the poll right now? Can you see it?
Let me check. Keep This Off the Record is winning right now at 43%.
Interesting.
And nobody voted for Meet Earl and the Dying Girl.
Because it's not pain is not what you want at Christmas. They're giving you a
I
gift.
mean, I'm already going through enough of it.
Yeah, why would you want to add on top of it?
I don't know. Might as well get it all out of the way at once.
I mean,
But
you've
yeah,
seen
no.
the movie, so you can prepare yourself, I suppose.
Yeah, the movie was like heart-wrenching. Oh.
And the title is not exactly happy either.
Yeah, not exactly.
Teach high school special ed there, Stan, when I say I'm on Discord. It's funny. Yeah, because like Discord, I feel is like a younger generation kind of thing. Or like gamers, right?
Yeah, I think Discord originally started for like connecting people who are like playing video games together. As,
Yeah,
like,
I think that's what my
channel.
brother does, and he talks to the. But no, I'm on there for books.
Yeah, I started on Discord for video games too, but then realized that there were like book servers, and so I was like, oh, cool.
There you go. I don't think I've ever used like the voice chatting feature on there though. Like gamers.
Oh, that's like what I use for video games. Yeah, we just all go on like a channel and just chat through.
Yeah. Who's like over the age of 85 loves Amish romances too.
Yeah, I don't know.
Who writes those? I'm guessing it's not the Amish community.
I don't know, but I just found out about one author that does like Amish murder mysteries, and she has like 15 books out. And my mom likes thrillers too, so this is like combining her two loves. So I might have to like look into that and try and get her some of those.
Yeah. Expressive while reading smut, very funny. That's when you turn off the camera while you're. We're gonna do one more sprint, Calvin, at least. I think just one more and me, and then I gotta eat.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because of the movie Witness, starring Harrison Ford. Interesting.
Never heard of it.
But I feel like Harrison Ford is like a mom era kind of actor.
Yeah. I don't know. I've never really talked to my mom about what
the origin,
what male male actors she's into.
I know my mom's favorite.
Oh, I think my mom really likes what's his name? Kevin Costner.
Oh yeah, my mom's watching. He's in Yellowstone, right?
Maybe.
I think so. That's why my mom's watching right now. So I hear about Yellowstone and Kevin Costner.
Mm.
I shocked my kids when I got on Discord and Insta. We're so hip over here. There is a series or two of Amish cozy mysteries. So that might be good.
Nice. Fun.
All right. So the winner of the poll is?
The winner of the poll is Keep This Off the Record with 44%. So.
What did you vote for?
I voted for Escaping First Contact.
Oh, no.
I was like, I've read 2 romances and a thriller, so maybe I'll switch it up. But you know what? I'm happy with this choice too. I'm happy with all these choices because these are what I set for my TBR. So yeah, this is the winner. Keep This Off the Record, the Sapphic contemporary romance. So
that looks cute.
I think it's enemies to lovers too, so I'm down for that.
And you can probably get through it quickly enough because it's a romance.
Yeah, it's only like 330-ish pages, so that should be pretty easy.
30 more than you typically like.
Yeah, just a little bit more.
All right. Or do you want to do 30 or 40?
Let's just do 30 because yeah, I'm sure you're really hungry. And
I'm starving.
yeah, let's just do 30 then. That's fine.
How do I even change it now? Maybe it won't let me. Oh, here we go. You know, I'm very new at these kind of things.
Yeah, it's all good.
We need new characters. There we go. Oh, I already know what I'm going to pick because we finally have a pink one.
We have a pink one. Ooh.
Yeah, I always, if there's a pink reindeer, I always vote for it. So I'm going 3.
Okay, I'm gonna go number 2 because it matches my shirt.
It does. And I like the lights in the antler. All
Yeah,
right.
that is fun.
So everybody choose your reindeer in the comments and see you in 30 minutes.
Okay, good luck.
Number 2 actually won. I think Eric is so into his book, he doesn't even know we're here. So let me know how everybody did.
Sorry, I didn't realize that it
I know
had
you were
finished.
so into it. You were so into it. You didn't even see us.
I was very into it. Yeah, good choice, everyone. Good choice.
There we go. And wasn't this your winner? Didn't you choose orange?
Yeah, I did.
I just say, where's the celebration? There you go.
Didn't even notice. Sorry,
Your twin.
I was so into the book.
What's the setup for it?
So oh jeez. Sorry, I'm like knocking shit over my desk. So the beginning of it is this, I believe, is Abby, and this is Freya, and the two of them like meet again at their high school reunion, and they were like enemies in high school, like mortal enemies, hated each other. And so it starts off with Abby having drinks at the bar and flirting with the cute bartender, and then Freya, who she didn't think was going to be at the reunion, shows up because she's going to be accepting an award since she's like this famous like journalist now. So she's accepting an award at their reunion, and Abby's all like pissed about it. So then Freya goes to like get a drink at the bar, but then like Abby's taking up the bartender's attention. So then they like get in a little tiffle, and then Abby ends up like throwing her drink at Freya, and
The drama
and
already.
It's like showing two perspectives. So it's like hopping back and forth between like Abby and Freya. And so yeah, but it seems like Freya's producer, who is the guy that like works with her all the time, is falling for Abby's best friend, who's also at the reunion. So I feel like those two are gonna like start getting together, and then these two are gonna be forced into
Forced
like
proximity. That'll be
forced
fun.
proximity. Essentially, is what I'm seeing is happening so far.
That sounds good.
Yeah, I'm excited to see where it goes.
There you go.
I think I like Abby more than Freya right now, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I feel at the end.
I actually read a little bit, but it's the third book in
Nice.
the series, so can't really talk too much about it.
Ah, that's fair.
Yeah.
What's that sign say behind you?
Oh, this is actually a Christmas present a couple years ago that my friend gave me. Can't see it because of the tree. It says, once upon a time, there was a girl who really loved books and cats. And she lived happily ever after. And at the bottom, there's like an illustration of me and 4 cats.
Aw, do you have
Like,
4 cats?
I had 4 cats at one time. I've lost 2 since, but
Oh, sorry to hear that.
4 cats. Like, because one was my grandparents' cat, and when my Nona passed away, my Nona went into care. My uncle was going to put the cat up for adoption. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
My Nona.
I'll be taking that.
My Nona was buried with nothing except a photo of the cat, not photos of us or anything like that. She just wanted the photo of the cat. I'm like, I'm gonna take the cat. So when I got her, she was older. She was so sweet. But yeah, I was like, there's no way. So I just taken these.
Well, that's a really nice present that somebody made for you, though. Like, that's really nice.
Really cute. Yeah. Anything, they'll always get me something bookish, but not a book. Because a book's too hard. But a bookish gift will win me over. So yeah.
Yeah, definitely. That's cool.
That's like what half this tree is, bookish ornaments.
Yeah, I got a new book ornament that I posted it in the Discord at one point, but like, yeah, I'm really excited to hang it on one of the trees back home, because we don't put a tree up here because our cats just like go nuts taking it down. We also only have like this one, like one you put on like a coffee table.
Oh yeah.
But they always tackle it.
I don't know. I've never had a cat that attacked a tree. I don't know why.
Both of ours do it. So it's like we just don't bother and enjoy the festivities with the decorations when we go home.
A lot of the cats that I have, I've always gotten them older. So I think by that point they're over that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I like my older cats. So I feel like Calvin made a good dent in Sky and Breath today. So that's an accomplishment, because that's a big one. Yeah.
Good job, Calvin.
Zach. It slowed down a bit. Yeah, I think that always happens a lot in the middle of a book. My cat Larry used to shake the tree to hear the ornaments rattle. Cats will do that, and you can't train them. So
yeah, The thing about ours too, like the coffee table sized tree, is that the ornaments are like gumball sized. So we're like scared that the cats are gonna eat them because our one cat eats like everything. So
I feel like you could put one in on the shelf behind you or something, one of the small ones.
yeah,
Or would they try and jump up there?
he can get up there
Yeah, see,
too.
my cats,
So
they're not like that.
yeah, our
There's
one
some
cat
energy.
is like very sleepy, and the other cat has a lot of energy.
The first year I lost a lot of glass ornaments that way, yeah. You almost have to go plastic. Nice.
Nice. Halfway. Woo woo.
All right,
Yeah.
well, I'm going to go get some pasta, I think. I'm starving.
Yes, go eat. But thanks for hosting these sprints.
I'm glad you joined me because I was running out of topic ideas.
Yeah, no, I'm glad I could hop on for a little bit and get to
whenever
participate
you're by
with you guys.
yourself, it's like, oh, I'm not that interested. What am I going to talk about?
I just like nonstop like blabber away when it's me by myself.
And you have no one to rein you in.
Yeah, honestly, no.
I know you Canadians can relate. Yeah, the sun's already down for me.
It's been down for a while for us.
Yeah.
It was like dark here at like 3 today.
Yeah, it's been raining all day, and it's supposed to snow tomorrow, so that'll be safe. Just so you know. And if it's not obvious, obviously Eric and I live in the same place. If that's not confusing for people.
We've discovered we live like a couple blocks away from each other.
Which I won't get too into it, but a kid that I used to babysit just moved to where you live.
Just moved where I live?
Like on Friday. I was like, why does everybody live there? And why am I old enough that the kids I babysat are buying houses?
Huh. Interesting.
22.
Cool. We did have somebody. Oh yeah, maybe it's the one that just moved in like across from us in like the little crescent.
Probably. Like literally just moved.
Interesting.
Something about that area that appeals to people.
I think it's pretty fun.
It is good. You're close to things. There's walkable stores you can go to.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's an office day, so I'm hoping it doesn't snow in Toronto. Oh, you're in Toronto. That's where my brother is.
Oh.
It's fancy. We are not in a big city like that.
No. Somebody likes to think it's a big city, but I said it.
Oh, people know. It's in my Goodreads.
Oh.
It's on your Instagram.
Oh yeah, it's in my Instagram. Yeah, we're in Northern Ontario.
I don't think people are going to come be able to track.
We will not be telling you what streets we're on.
No. I don't think people are going to trek up to Sudbury to find us.
Yeah, I don't think anybody would want to come here anyways.
Unless you're like a big Letterkenny fan, because it is filmed here.
Yeah, or you like rocks. If you're a geologist, then this is the perfect place for you.
Yeah, it's great. If you want to go into the mines, you can go down there and.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. We hear them booming all the time.
I think we heard one not too long ago while I was sitting here. I thought I heard it.
Yeah, you never know if it's thunder or the mines. It's one
or
of
an
the
earthquake. Sometimes it can be like a light earthquake, and you it's impossible to know.
You never know.
So we just go with it. All right. Yeah. Well, I think Hannah has sprints on the 20th.
Yeah, let me just check the calendar here. Is it on the calendar, or did she just decide she's doing it?
I think it's on the calendar.
Okay, yeah, the next one will be, Hannah's on the 20th, and then I'm on the 21st for our
Christmas doing the trivia? We're doing it?
Yeah, I think we're going to do it. I'm, I have off, I took off work the 20th, 21st, and 22nd. So, I have the whole, I'm only working 2 days this week, so I should be able to, plan for that. And, yeah, we'll be doing the Christmas trivia, hopefully the 21st.
Okay, I'll be there.
Yeah, I'll keep everybody informed. But, yeah. There will be prizes, so if you guys can make it to the trivia, come to the trivia.
There we go. And if you just want to get competitive.
Yeah, because the winning people in trivia also get points added to their team's total too.
So
which
team stocking,
I have to do today.
Team stocking, you better show up.
Yeah, I'm gonna announce our current standings today at some point too. So keep an eye out for that, guys, because I was busy earlier, but I'll do that.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks everybody for joining me. Thanks, Eric. And we'll talk soon.
Bye, everybody.